Hello and welcome back to the Xpert level 99 server. My name is Kolbesser, this is episode 10 and today I want to do a lot of things. So we're starting today's episode at my base, but we aren't staying for too long. We are going to the shopping district in any moment. Not to do any shops, but we'll talk about that later. But first, we've got this little thing right here. So this is my skeleton spawner farm. If we go backstage here, we can see there's a skeleton spawner that isn't doing anything at the moment. Anyway, the building around this... Oh, what a timing. The building around this, I've started something and I'm quite happy with it. It is inspired, I think, by Rendoc's previous base on the Hermitcraft 7 server. And yeah, it is coming together. I just need to finish it still. Which means I need a lot of oak. Which also may actually mean that we need to start with this thing. So this is my little manual tree farm. Specifically made for, you guessed it, oak. I've got some trees growing here, right? But yeah, that's the only 2 pots that I've made yet, so I need to still dig this out. So I think that might be a good time for it now, seeing as I'm going to need quite a bit of oak. So let's do that. And there we go. That is looking... Oh, I haven't taken a look from above yet, but that is looking way better. Just by finishing it. So yeah, I think... Oh, I see a little mistake. I think on the other side I placed a stair right around here. That's looking a little bit more neat. Then again, it might as well look good with without the stair. But I've done that on the other sides as well. I might need to expand this to the ground. It would look a little bit better. Yeah, I've done it there and there also. I think it's looking rather nice. A little bit of a bland wall. I also might need to play around with some of these to replace that torch. I think this grass is relatively good, but we might want to... Yeah, that looks a little bit better, and I might also want to do that there, or at least pull this down 2 more blocks. That also looks nice. Yeah, but I think I'll leave it at that, because you can always make unlimited adjustments to such build, but at least it's finished now. Get rid of this build-up of skeletons. Oh, that's not many. I'm sure I spent a little bit more time on this, but oh well. Anyway, this is done. I am happy with it. Let's go to the shopping district and speak about the plans for that there. But first I need to clean my inventory, of course. And this mess of shulkers. Oh goodness me, even more junk. And here we are back at the shopping district. Now I do have some shops still to look after. Mainly the concrete, I think. And if I heard correctly, the rockets are in, yeah, quite a high demand. So, yeah. And I am not sure whether we do have enough gunpowder yet. Okay, we do have a little bit more. Oh, and we do have some gunpowder still, so... And I've crafted some paper. That I can do, but the gunpowder must come from a different source, mainly from Gammo or either Brian. So I'll have to contact them and see if I can help them out and keep this rockets stocked, of course. Because we do have quite a few new members. We do have... I don't know how to pronounce that name exactly, but that's an one that has been around for quite a while in Foxy's environment, and just recently joined the server. So that's absolutely fantastic. We do have Senna that has joined, and this is also a new name I've seen pop up the last few days. So the server is still up and booming, so to speak. And so is the cocoa shop, has actually sold some stuff. Mainly, interestingly enough, the yellow has completely bought out. And the rest has either one sale or something, or a little bit. But I am not sure if I want to restock this still. Because, well, if you thought that we had competition from that factory over there, think again. So another concrete shop has turned up, obviously inspired by the Hammercraft server, but that aside, they are really selling for 2 diamonds for 1 stack of hardened concrete and 1 diamond per stack for concrete powder. And yeah, they stocked. They are stocked. Oh, that's glass, and this is the hardened. Look at the hardened even, and the concrete powder. My goodness, I can't really compete with that. I think I just can't spend enough time. I may try, but this one is by 2. Hello there. Yeah, Kish and Ezra. So they have got double the time compared with me trying to do this on my own. Did you have a security guard? Okay. Okay, good feeling that we're safe in the shopping district. I'm not really sure if I want to keep up with my... I at least need to lower the prices in that case. Which I don't mind really. But the stock is just... And not many people are using concrete apparently, because yeah, and that's probably the reason why they are so stocked so good, and why my shop also hasn't been selling that much, because yeah, there's more concrete than the public needs apparently. I think I'll leave the shop, but I'm not actively going to restock it. I think I'll try to finish 1 batch which I'm accumulating at my base. But then we'll have to see. Then again, what kind of shops do I have? I still have got the scaffolding, which we could even lower the price even further, because it hasn't been selling that much. But I am solid on producing that, so I just might sell it at a shulker. We'll have to see if I can craft some shulkers and actually sell those shulkers with it. That might give it away truly, because then it is a real opportunity for furnace fuel when it's sold with bulk. And I've got the torches, which are yeah, doing the thing. I'm not really sure what is happening right here, because I mean, somebody overpaid, because you can get 4 stacks for 1 diamond, but fine. I'm going to see what I can restock off camera. But we are not here for that today, because GM Wrenchhead is busy constructing something interesting at least. I think it's supposed to be a Thomas the Train. They're looking nice already, and he's still busy on it. But yeah, I've said that I would take care of the railway part, which might include bridges and tunnels, to get from the shopping district all the way to the new resort. We'll have to see where we want to have some stations. I know 1 at least now. I'm not really sure where they would like the other to be. Oh, you know what? Actually, there should be... Yeah, there we go. There should be a path of wool. And if it connects, yeah. So that is the path that should go. So we should make a sharp bend apparently here. Towards here. And I am unsure if the yellow... I think those would be stations. Yeah, because they are in a little square. So there would be a station there. There would be a station here. And then it would continue over here. And then they haven't figured it out yet, I think. That's good, we can make some progress in that case. So let's gather some materials and see if we can find a way to connect this with that. So GM Rangehead and I have come to an agreement that I would like to pull over the design he did with this trains and the rails. And yeah, try and see if we can pull that all along. So the minecart rails are going in between the fake rails. And I've measured this out. This should make a nice bend. Hopefully it isn't too cramped, but we don't have much space till we reach water here. Which we could always terraform, of course, but I think this will be fine. You know, actually, let's take a look from above, I want to say. See if it is not too cramped. Oh, it's difficult. Like the rail is going here, right? Yeah, I might want to go for a little bit... Hello there, Mr. Barbecue. You might want to look for a slightly bigger curve, because it's here, and if we pull it to there, then we can go straight, because this design isn't going to look nice in a diagonal thing, I think. So yeah, I'm going to expand this curve yet, and I'll need to start building. And now I'm really disappointed that I don't have any third person or camera account, because this would be very nice for it. But I'm still going to build this and maybe record me building it, and it won't look pretty on your screen, but hopefully it will show the amount of work that's going into this. We're going to do this now. We're big build. I finally have something on the server that I can be proud of. Let's go. Oh no, I've derped up. I had my mic off for those for those little fragments in between. But yeah, what I was talking about is that yeah, I made quite a few mistakes. But now it is right. The original one that I started with had a little counting error, but I corrected that, and now they do line up. So we can finally start constructing the tracks, or at least filling in this area to later lay down the tracks on. Whew, this has taken way longer than I expected, and the biggest build has yet to come. So wish me luck. And here we go, all filled in except for this part yet. And now the idea is to, I think we'll have to put the gravel on top of this then. And then later remove some to do some of those beams that are in the pattern as well. And oh my, it's been busy as well in the meantime. But yeah, you can see those beams here. It should be also here. Which is going to be a challenge because they will need to be, I know, diagonal in some places. So yeah, I haven't made it myself easy, but I guess we'll have to make a start on that before laying down the gravel. Yeah, now a lot of this really, I think. I just realized I didn't need to make this that big. The whole idea was that those would come together, and now they stay apart like this. But, yeah, okay, that isn't the smartest of moves. I should have really spent some more time thinking about this before filling it in. Well, we could always make it a little shorter, I guess. That wouldn't make it look nice. So we might also just... I mean, it isn't that wide, really. Decisions. We may end up pulling it shorter here. That could... We could also just keep the same width, and it would look a little bit nicer, I think. I mean... Yeah, it's just a little bit more resources spent, but that should not be a problem. That should not be the problem. I'll just do some more mining. So yeah, we'll continue with this, and we'll see. Maybe after the corner, we'll see if we can pull those tracks together again. Alright, we are getting there. Oh, this has taken too much time to get right. I really had to get a tutorial and see how to do it, but I think this is as good as it's going to be. Now, of course, there needs to be it needs to be extended a little bit on that side still for the beams and for the gravel, and that beam in particular is not correct, but I'll fix that later. But yeah, it is coming together, looking not too bad. Can we fly? Okay. And yeah, we can put the railway in between it. So yeah, now not every stair will be connecting, sadly. That's just the way stairs work, but it isn't looking too bad. It's going to be very interesting in how it's going to look when this is all done. So yeah, this I'll need to go on with this, I think, but I also think this is all I've got time for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked this episode, please give it a like. If you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. Thanks all for watching. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next one.